Hey everybody, and welcome back to the bench. So in the last video, I built the engine up to this, did a lot of research, figured out some stuff. In this video, we're going to put the rest of this on and see how far we get. So make sure you stay tuned. Okay guys, so I left off the last video and we got to this point. I figured out a bunch of the turbos and stuff like that that's going to go on here. So in this video I want to continue building this up, and I want to see about starting to put fuel injection lines, air hoses, things like that on here. Modify a couple little things. Like I said, I'm not going to go crazy with this build, but I do want to make it look better. Make things a little more correct, right? And we're going to go from there. So we can start putting a bunch of this stuff on, and like this here, things like this. Okay, do you see that? Big holes and gaps in there. So what I want to do is kind of mark this off and use some sheet styrene. Just kind of fill that in, cover it up, just make it look a little nicer. I do have to take into account some of this stuff here, because these are, like the caps that go on top of the motor. So I got to make sure that I can put these on where they're supposed to go. I have to figure out which one's which here, but I think this one goes here, maybe the other way. You know what I mean. So yeah, I think they go this way, which means like this one here has got a big pin in the center of it. I don't know if you can see that or not. See that pin? We're gonna have to get rid of that to be able to put it on the top of this, because it's just gonna hold it up. Either that or just cut that off and we're good to go. So that's what's going to happen on that. I want to cut this piece off here, right? Maybe smooth that out, figure out maybe an oil filter on the bottom of this. Get these pulleys and stuff glued on. Whatever the hell this is, I may have to fill that in. Where the hell does that go? I don't know. It goes on top of here. It's like this. So that's the way that goes. And then of course this piece here, this one here, I got it glued together already. That goes on top, so that must be some sort of filler or something like that. And the pictures I've seen, most of these engines, being a Cummins engine, is kind of a tan color. So eventually, I don't know if I'll paint it like this tan. It's a buff, right? LP75. I could mix in a little bit of flesh to give it more of a orangey-ish tan. So the LP66, which is a flat flesh. Or I can go with this one here, which is the wooden deck tan, right? LP16. So we'll figure something out. I got the 3 different shades. So we'll figure it out. It's like a sandy color, so it's not the yellow like Cummins is now. So I'm going to straighten up, make sure I've got what I need, figure out a couple more things, then I'll come back. I'll start gluing this on like the last video with a bit of a time-lapse type thing, and we'll go from there.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me, and what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the fucking hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour, take a cold shower, scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder, and fuck all the doubters, they're just fucking downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring, yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart, are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs, are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. Try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all the rest, put me to the test and expect nothing less, your check is I'm chess, what's happening next, yeah. He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just bold and obsession. All in his possession, you got their attention. I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill, no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression, You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. People like sheep move feet, hurt it easy. You don't wanna be fast asleep when they scheming. Better stand tall, ready for a fight, believe me. When they try the chains, you can say no, free me. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him, instead of searching inside for what they gave him. A strong will, strong mind causes mayhem. We could change the world, change times, rearrange them. Staying on pace, running the race. Life is a chase, I don't want a place. I wanna be first, work till it hurts. Dehydrated thirst till I'm in a hearse. High ambitions and the right mind can take you so far. It's like you lived a few lifetimes. Take off from a break off from the weak minds. They can stay soft. You can change lives, you create thoughts. Never waste time. You got one shot, you got one life. Better pop off. What do you like? Make a dream job. No 9-5, no mean boss. Just my life and free thoughts.
Okay, everybody. Well, here we go. So, as you saw, I was having a bit of trouble, so I've shut the camera off a couple times. But you can see why I was having trouble. And here, let me give you a little bit of a zoom in here. Give you an up close. So you can see all the extra piping and stuff. I handmade this pump down here. This piece here, I made the bracket for the top of the dual oil filters. There is a pipe here where I can run a fuel line later, or an air line I should say. These are all oil lines, breather line. I made the oil feed line for the turbo, the oil drain line, a filter here, alternator with its brackets, all right, made a dipstick and dipstick tube. water bypass tube up top here. Now you've seen that I've added all kinds of nuts and bolts everywhere. I made some of my own oil filler caps and stuff like that, and breather filters. Now I did figure out how to put all the turbo on. Now, I also found out that this motor is a NTC335 Cummins small cam. So that's where I'm at, and that's where I'm going to leave you with today's video. And as you see here, these are the parts that I didn't use. All right, we got the air intake, the exhaust. This tube I made out of wire. This was the old filler fill hole, right? So change that. That's the oil filter on the top thing there. This is supposed to be an alternator, and I'm like, yeah, no, that looks like shit. So got rid of that and found a different one. So other than a few little nuts and bolts, which I'm not going to show you because I'm going to put a few up top here on this plate here. I'm going to make a shift lever for here, or clutch lever, I should say, for here. I'm going to make some more tubing and lines for back here. And other than that, probably a few wires from the starter and a few wires from the alternator. That's pretty much it, I think. I'll have to check some more reference pictures, but that's going to be the end of this video for this. And it looks like we're going to start getting into the wheels and a few other things, you know, now. Wheels and some of the frame. So things will move along a little quicker now. That was the hard part, right? So if you're liking these videos, make sure to hit that like button for me. Hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed. Hit that bell button so you don't miss any videos that I put out. Give me a follow on Instagram and my Facebook group. Links for them are down in the description. You'll get updates on there before you'll see any videos. I also have a PayPal me account down there, so if you feel that you want to help out the channel at all, please feel free to do so. Your name will go down in the end credits. So thanks very much for watching, and like I always say, just do it your way, and until next time, later.